As summer comes to an end, winter is nearly upon us. Time to meet up with friends, sit by a nice warm fire and discuss how amazing this time of year is. Not really, it means it's going to be raining. Which is why I've ordered FEELGROUNDS new patrol boots. They've just arrived, so let's have a look. Now I don't think I've got a shoe fetish, but that is one sexy looking boot. So these are the FEELGROUNDS Patrol. The reason I got these ones is they're 100% waterproof, which I went out the other day and my feet got absolutely soaked, so I thought I need waterproof boots. They've got a solid grip on the bottom, insulated fur around there. As always, I'm gonna pop them on and give them a quick first feel. First impressions, they look sick, but they do feel a bit stiff maybe, but I'm so used to wearing like really flimsy gym shoes, they're obviously going to be a bit more sturdy, like they're waterproof, like I did mention that. They feel really comfy though, and they've got like this fur on the inside, which is really nice, and I guess that's going to keep you really warm as well. Overall, I'm really stoked on them so far. I think these are going to be a good addition to my winter wardrobe. So as always, I'm going to take these for lots of walks in the rain. I'm going to jump in some puddles, we're going to test them to the absolute max, and we'll come back and give a final review in a couple of weeks. So it's been well over a week since I last saw you guys, as you can probably tell from this luxurious beast that is growing upon my face. Anyway, now it's time to get to the review. So I'm going to do the pros, the cons, and my overall thoughts on the boots. Now first of all, we have to start with these boots are completely waterproof, and in typical British fashion, it's not rained the past like couple of weeks, which has made it bloody annoying, as the waterproof factor is the thing I wanted to test on the boots. So I had to take things into my own hands and do my own kind of scientific experiment. So if the world's not going to give us rain, we make rain. Got the boots on with a pair of socks, so I'm going to shower, and if the socks are still dry, I guess they're waterproof. Okay, so we've made it rain. Let's see if we've got dry socks. Completely dry. I actually can't believe that, because that was a lot more water than just like if you were in rain. That was pouring a shower directly onto them at full pelt, bone dry. And as you can see, they completely work, so nice. Originally I did say the boots felt a little bit stiff, however after wearing them for about 20 minutes they seem to kind of break in and mold to my feet, and actually really comfortable, and I've worn them pretty much non-stop for the past fortnight. I particularly like the faux fur. It kind of feels like a little duvet wrapping around your ankle and is incredibly comfy. The grip is solid, and I like to think this would help with the longevity of the shoe, as the main reason barefoot shoes wear out so quickly is they have zero drop and little sole. In case in point, shoes usually wear out pretty quickly around this area, however I'm hoping the extra tread will help them last a little bit longer. However, this is all just my speculation, so to find out the real answer we'll have to check in again at the end of winter. And probably the biggest pro for me is the style of the shoes. I mean, they don't look like a barefoot shoe, which is exactly what I look for when I'm looking for a barefoot shoe. They also come in many different colors like black, grey, brown, and if you're particularly stylish, sand, which is why I got the grey ones. Okay, now it's time for the cons. Now the con is going to have to be the cost. At 175 quid, these are pretty expensive, especially with current times. However, you do have to take in mind that these are a top of the line barefoot shoe that are waterproof. Remember, waterproof. However, to compare the price to other barefoot shoes, I found two other waterproof barefoot shoe boots from vivobarefoot and Zero, just to kind of do a price comparison to see how they go against the FEELGROUNDS. So vivobarefoot actually had more expensive shoes with the Tracker 2 FG men's at 190 quid, which look like hiking boots, which is fine, however it's probably not something you want to wear on your date night 2-for-1 Tuesdays at the cinema. Zero also had a waterproof Alpine men's snow boot, which were a little cheaper at £155. However, putting these on does make it look like you're about to go on an expedition around the Antarctic. And this is the one thing that I think is stopping barefoot shoes from breaking into the mainstream market. And even despite all the amazing health benefits, it's like they're designed by people that don't think people care what they put on their feet. And I think FEELGROUNDS is one of the barefoot brands that does take style into consideration. They've even recently released a Chelsea boot, which is completely barefoot, which looks friggin' sick, and I might have to make some room in my ever-expanding barefoot shoe cupboard to get a pair of those bad boys. Overall, I'm honestly gonna have to rate the FEELGROUNDS Patrol Winter Boot a 9 out of 10. As I say, the only thing that's stopping them getting that mark is the price point, but it's still pretty fair to be honest, and the boot is absolutely solid. Anyway, so that's going to be it for another shoe review. If you have any brands or shoes you want to see me review in the future, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.